Hello, fellow travelers. This is Veronica from Human Design Journey, exploring that place in ourselves, in our body, which centers us, guides us, and aligns us to our correct geometry and fractal lines so we could meet the people we are supposed to meet, circumstances, and everything else. We're here to experience and which will support us on achieving our life purpose. So we are going to explore the no inner authority or the mental authority, also known as environmental authority. It is found only in mental projectors. So we could have either the three centers, the throat, the ajna, and the head defined, or just the head and the ajna, or just the ajna and the throat. So if everything below your throat is white, undefined, then you're a mental projector and you have no inner authority. But no inner authority only means that you cannot trust your mind to take decisions because mind is never your inner authority. You can never trust it. And it takes time for you to digest through the environment the information so you can have this energy in your body together with your definition, which is the defined. Of course, head and Ajna, but the defined gates, which actually give the nuance, and they're sleeping gates, so they need to wake up to give information. And with time, different aspects get awakened, receive the information, and that's how this projector gets their clarity. So the mental authority can be accessed by hearing the truth in one's own voice after it leaves the body. Life force carries a frequency that manifests itself when communicated. So it's like a pristine sound which comes out in uninterrupted, smoothly, no nervousness in the body, clearly being able to explain itself. This is what this projector should be looking for. So with this type of projector, all the centers below the throat are undefined or open, and one receives sensory information throughout the environment through one's open centers, and thus filters this information to get clarity. With this type of authority, you need to learn to tune into your body's wisdom and to see which environment is beneficial to you and sense who really wants your unique point of view and perspective. Since we have a mental projector here, we have somebody who is either giving their unique perspective or being inspirational, asking the right questions, guiding after being recognized and invited to do so. When you're invited into something bigger that needs a decision, it's good to step back and talk to a listener who won't try to influence your decision. So again, we have the soundboard, people who you trust and you can be yourself in front of them, to whom you talk. And it's not, you're not interested in what they say necessarily, but how you say things to them. So you listen to what you're saying, how you're saying it. And that's how you take your decision. The right environment will bring the right place, people, and activities, as well a sense of well-being, relaxation, and relaxation in the body. So again, we're looking at the feeling, the grounding in the body, so that we see whether there is nervousness. Do we feel clear about the decision, and be aware that the mind very quickly can try to interfere. So it takes time, better to wait more time than less, so that you're certain you got your probing from the environment, and soundboarded your decision with different people to hear how you sounded before you reached a conclusion, whether this invitation was correct or not, and whether it was the correct thing or not for you. So no inner authority is rare. Those mental projectors are, as well as the previous authorities, the self projector or the ego projected projector, only shows how diverse the projectors can be, with from two defined centers to 8 defined centers you can have. So it's the most complicated type of all, the newest and the last in evolution. So inspiration and conceptualization, maybe if there is a defined throat, ability to express this, so being outer authority for others when you relieve your mind from taking decisions about yourself, thus giving it more time so it's able to observe and be an awakened passenger. The wisdom is in the body. The mind is something very powerful for others when we use it for others, to when they come to us and they ask us and we see patterns or logical sequences, or just knowing the unknown even, or being tuned to the mysterious understanding. So your inner authority is rare. And one thing that can be of help is when you look at the questions of the Open Center. So if you want, watch my videos, I invite you to get acquainted with all the centers and they're not self-strategies, because this will ease a lot your process, because it's not about how you feel, it's not about the attention, it's not about it's about timing actually, and it's not about who you are and the identity. It's not about trying to prove yourself and avoid truth and confrontation, not knowing when enough is enough, hurrying to get rid of the pressure, not knowing what's healthy or not, not knowing what to identify with, who to love, where to be, and how to express that eventually if you have no control. So when everything is not, then very little is left. What does feel correct in the body? Regardless of the voices that all the open centers like lobbyists try to convince the mind to compensate, overcompensate, exaggerate, and practically wake up the not self, the false self. Your true self has a ring to it in your voice. When you express it, you will feel clarity about your decision. If you would like to find out more about the other authorities in human design and how to take decisions as yourself, please like and subscribe or visit my website, Facebook, or Instagram page with the same name, humandesignjourney.com, the website. I'm Veronica, and it's a pleasure for me to share information with you guys. If you like and you find useful what I share, please comment, let me know, and I'll be back with more. Bye for now.